Stuart Kinloch, the acting chief executive for African Trade Insurance Agency, joins us now in studio to take us through some of the issues facing Africa's SME sector and some of the things that can be done to stimulate this very critical sector within the African business space. Thank you very much for joining us in studio. Now let's begin by looking at the potential this sector actually has. Experts say it has greater potential for employment creation, more than even government or the formal private sector, so to speak. Do you share in this opinion, and is the sector given the criticality it deserves?
Well, yes, I certainly believe that the SME sector is the future dynamo for African growth. There are a lot of graduates coming out of university today with great ideas, but the thing that holds back the SME sector is, of course, a lack of financing.
Talking about lack of financing, in Kenya, for instance, during the post-election violence, the private sector, the small and micro enterprise sector didn't have enough funding, to push them through that very difficult time. What are the things, or some of the things that can be done to actually provide funding to this sector?
Well, one of the initiatives that's coming on the fringes of the AGOA conference is that the African Trade Insurance Agency is combining with Opic, and Opic are a provider of finance where the African Trade Insurance Agency is not. And so we hope to be able to bring a little bit of stimulation to the SME sector in combination with Opic and in combination with exporters exporting to the USA, and of course exporters in the USA exporting back to Kenya. It's all about growth and stimulation of the SME sector.
And what impact do you expect this to have when the project starts to roll out?
Well, we expect to see financing for some companies that maybe would have difficulty in otherwise obtaining it from local banking sources.
And will it be in Kenya only, or do you intend to spread it out across the African
continent?
continent?
We intend to spread it out across our own footprint. I mean, we're ultimately owned by 14 countries in Africa, and we intend to make the products available throughout those 14 countries, and also to any other African member states that would care to join.
There's mention of how about the SMEs get involved into the capital markets. Do you think, are they capable of actually dealing on that particular level?
Well, there's lots of very capable individuals, but in essence, the exporters and the entrepreneurs in Kenya and in the rest of East Africa, they'd probably be better focusing their time on their core business rather than on the capital markets. I mean, let institutions like Opic come to the table and provide their expertise to bolster the expertise that the Kenyan entrepreneurs have gained in manufacturing, in agriculture, for instance, and also hopefully in the renewable energy sources.
And looking at the opportunities the AGOA market currently has for the SME sector, do you feel that the governments are giving enough support?
A real emphasis needs to be put not just into lip service, but into action to make it easier for exporters to get their products overseas. And to bolster that further, look at the infrastructure. I mean, the road system between Kampala, Nairobi, Mombasa, it's fairly shocking, and although a lot of work has been done, we need to revitalize the rail system to go along with the road system.